The Moroccan ruler, who came to the throne in the first half of the 18th century, appeared in the Guinness Book of Records as the most prolific father in history. Records show that he gave birth to at least 342 girls and 525 boys, and by 1721 the number of his male heirs had risen to 700. When it comes to procreation, women, of course, have a hard time catching up with the stronger sex, but there are some amazing records, too. In the same 18th century, a Russian woman gave birth to 69 children through 27 pregnancies. The courageous woman gave birth to 16 pairs of twins, carried triplets 7 times, and 4 times 4 babies were born at once. And there was no IVF or the pill. Unfortunately, modern men are not as prolific as Moroccan sheiks. According to medical data, 5% of men aged 40 suffer from erectile dysfunction, and this number increases to 15 to 25% after 65. Psychologists say that a common reason for unsuccessful sexual experience is the wrong attitude and complexes. So, for those who are just as unsure of their masculine strengths, there is good news: the size, contrary to rumors, does not matter. First of all, according to the survey, men themselves give much more importance to measurements in centimeters. Most women do not care. And secondly, the average, i.e., normal, size of the penis in an erect state is from 12 to 14 centimeters. Thus, the porn actor's stunning appearance is not a reason to get upset or to feel complex. Unfortunately, not only men are familiar with sexual complexes. British sociologists found out that almost half of all modern women are so insecure that they would rather have sex only when intoxicated. And 6% of the respondents admitted that they had never had sexual intercourse sober. The main reasons for intimate alcoholism are the desire to gain courage. No less sad statistics were provided by the researchers of an American company, manufacturer of hygiene products for women. It turns out that just over 10% of women regularly have sex, against their will. And we're not talking about violence, but traditional marital duties. 1 in 9 of the ladies surveyed stated that intimacy is just about as bad as laundry or cleaning, and a similar number of respondents called sex an annoying nuisance. Given the aforementioned attitudes of married women towards sex, it is not surprising that 1 in 10 married couples prefer to sleep in separate beds. At least that's what the National Sleep Research Foundation in England claims. Insecurity and possible disappointment does not prevent the fair sex from parting with their innocence at the average age of 17 and a half. Such data showed the research of Kinsey Institute in California, USA. For men, the approximate age of sexual debut is just under 17. Contrary to popular belief, not all men always reach orgasm during sex. According to the National Health and Social Life Survey in the United Kingdom, only 75% of men can boast of regular success. Among women the figure is even lower. Only 29% of British women stated that they enjoy every sexual encounter. The concept of a friendly sex seems to be becoming the norm among today's youth. In a survey at Wayne State University in the United States, 2/3 of students said they had become intimate without any commitment, just buddy sex. Another measure in which men slightly outpaced women was the average number of sexual partners. The stronger sex, according to the U.S. Center for National Health Statistics, as a rule, gets to know as many as 7 women during their lifetime, while the number of intimate affairs for women is 6. However, modern women are becoming more and more masculine in some respects, at least in matters concerning their offspring. Whereas in the early 1960s, approximately 44% of working women took no extended maternity leave, in the 2000s the proportion of such courageous mothers rose to 66%. When a woman desires a man deeply, she will let him show her his bold and assertive personality, unlike if a stranger went up to her unprompted, which tend to creep the woman out if she doesn't find him attractive at all. Advances in medical science and technology have not helped mankind much when it comes to safe sex. According to statistics, every second woman in the world will be infected with human papillomavirus, HPV, in one way or another, and in 10% of cases this will result in the development of the disease. One form of the virus, the least dangerous, causes relatively unpleasant skin warts, but the other can lead to cervical cancer, which kills about 6,000 women each year in the US. It is sexually transmitted and for men, by the way, cannot have any oncological consequences. 92% of the viewers of this video are not subscribed to the Psychologist's Diary channel. You can fix that right now.